We are done with the carousel of denials and lies. These are the exact words of Senate President Tito Soto when he announced in a text message Wednesday morning that he is ending the Senate probe on the massive corruption in PhilHealth. As chairman of the Senate Committee of the Whole, Soto says he is now ready to draft and formulate his recommendations. Asked what these are, Soto says there are just too many and that it would be better to just wait for the draft committee report. But he did say that the Senate will forward all of its findings to the Department of Justice. For Senator Ping Lacson, there is enough evidence, supported by official documents and testimonies by resource persons, to file charges against some PhilHealth officials. These charges include graft and corruption, malversation or misuse of public funds, and violation of the tax code. But when asked who should be charged, Lacson says senators will have to review the records of proceedings first. Meanwhile, Lacson says initial possible recommendations range from the possible reorganization and restructuring of the agency, or possibly even its dissolution. On Wednesday afternoon, the Senate passed a resolution urging the Office of the President to immediately suspend PhilHealth's top management. Resolution author Senate Majority Leader Mig Zubiri says the suspension will help preserve the integrity and ensure the transparency of the investigation in PhilHealth. Also on Wednesday, the Office of the Ombudsman has ordered the preventive suspension of some PhilHealth officials. Some senators, however, questioned why some PhilHealth officials were not included in the list.
I'm just surprised that two or three of the officials who are right in the middle of the controversies are not included in the suspension, namely Limsiaco, Aragona, and Morales.
When we come up with a strongly worded committee report, masusunod po itong mga ito.
Meanwhile, Senator Grace Poe asks who will take over PhilHealth during the suspension. She says she expects more competent individuals to be appointed outside the quote, usual pool of recycled appointees. Soto says the Senate is expected to release the committee report on the Senate probe next week. Joyce Ila, CNN Philippines.